My name is forBUS and I represent Little Rhine University. I'm here today to discuss the meal marketing plan that we have come up with this past year. Myself and a fellow student saw that a lot of meal exchanges that students have a week have been going unused. A residential student is allowed an unlimited number of meals in the cafeteria and a certain number of meal exchanges that can be used in other places such as Subway, the Bear's Lair, or Joe's Coffee. A lot of these meals go unused, and so myself and another student came up with this idea to unite the greater Hickory area that needs a lot of food and the Little Rhine students. So a student at the end of the week can donate some of their extra meal exchanges to this fund, and it will go into a database that Aramark keeps track of in the Provisions on Demand section, which is right outside the cafeteria. And at the end of the semester, Aramark will make a donation up to $2,500 up to that number to the Hickory Food Bank. And this will help. Our students need to donate their meals so that we can get this program up and running and we can have people donate. We can reach our $2,500 mark. We need 833 meals to be donated at $3 per meal in order to reach our $2,500 mark. So we're going to try and market this plan so that we get enough students involved, because this is very easy to do. If you use 3 meals a week, you have 2 left over. And on Tuesday, the last day of the meal plan week, you can easily donate those meals and it could go towards a good cause. So we've entitled this program, No Meal Left Behind. We conducted a SWOT analysis to determine the strength of this plan and how it would work and how it would go across with students and other people that are involved in Little Rhine's Food and Dining Committee. And the strengths is that there's really no downside. If you would like to donate, you can, and it would be awesome if you could. If you use all 5 of your meal swipes a week, then that's totally fine. You can do that. The other thing is, that is also a strength, is that if you don't want to donate, you don't have to. So there's that. And then the weaknesses is that people feel that they may want a tax credit for this. So Mr. Merkosh, the marketing director and the director of the food services at Little Rhine, has come up with a way that people could get that listed off as a tax credit if they wanted to, but we don't foresee that being plan. The other weakness that we possibly could have is that parents might be mad that they're paying for this meal plan and then their children are donating their meal swipes away to the food bank. But the great thing about this plan is that it's totally up to you on how to use your swipes. The opportunities for this is that I came up with this idea on a bus with one of my friends, and we were just talking, and the dean of students overheard our conversation. The good thing is that this program can grow. We can donate probably if this program works out well and we donate the $2,500 for a couple of years, we probably could get that number to increase if we donate more and more meals. So there's definitely a large open market for this because a lot of food goes wasted. So you already paid for the meals. So if you're not going to eat them, you might as well donate them to this fund. And it literally takes 5 minutes of your day. Some of the threats would be people choosing not to donate and not marketing. So the real only thing for us to do is to market this plan. So the other thing is that after me and this other student leave, we need people in the future to help keep this ongoing. So if we continue to have success, we also want people in the future to ensure the success of this program and make sure that it stays positive and a good thing on campus. The objectives for this plan, I personally think that if Aramark is willing to donate up to $2,500, if we raise that, I think we should definitely make that $2,500 donation mark. That's a huge donation to the food bank, and we already paid for those meals. We might as well, if you're not going to eat them, don't let them go to waste. I also want to create a committee to ensure the future action and success of this program so that after me and other students that are involved in this leave, it continues to be a good thing for Lenore Rhine. Also, we want to increase the amount of money that can be raised. So I don't want to see just $2,500. I want to see high success with this program so that in the future we can raise up to $5,000 or even $10,000 in the future. We also think that this would be a really good way for Lenore Rhine students to give back to the community. There are lots of opportunities. This is just a small one that was wide open. There's lots of other opportunities for us to just easily give back to the community, and it really takes just 5 minutes on your time. The marketing objectives, this is the most important thing because the only thing left to do, everything's in place, we just need to market it and get the students involved. So we want to spread word about this opportunity and to create a tradition of donating. So if we get people to say, okay, on Tuesday, I'm going to go to the pod and I'm going to donate whatever meal exchanges I have left. So on Tuesday evening or afternoon, a student can be like, oh, I haven't used any of my meals this week. They can donate all 5, or they can donate 4 and save 1 for that night. Or if the student was like, oh, well, I ate all 5 of mine this week, that's fine, I just won't donate this week. But at least they stopped by and they create a tradition of stopping by the pod and seeing if they have enough to donate. Also, we're also going to get a committee involved, as said before, to try and get the word spread so that people continue to want to do things like this in the future. The strategy is going to be a focus on the residential students because those are the students that have the meal plan. People that are commuters only have $120 of a declining balance bear bucks. We're also going to include them as well by putting a shopping cart out at Christmas time so that if you have extra bear bucks, you can go into the pod and purchase food and leave it in the shopping cart, which will also be donated to the soup kitchen or the food bank. We also want to start a donation day, which would be, again, as said before, the tradition we want to establish every Tuesday because that is the end of the meal week. So your meal exchanges start over on Wednesday and they go until the following Tuesday. So if Tuesday comes around and you still haven't eaten any meals, you might as well donate them. Otherwise, they're just going to disappear into thin air. We also want to communicate between all areas of the campus so that lots of different dorms and the Office of Residential Life, even Greek Life or other organizations on campus can know about this. But we really want to focus on the residential students. We're going to do this by dorm storming and putting stuff on social media. So I'm going to post this video on YouTube so that everyone can watch it, hopefully all of it, and know exactly what I am also talking about. I also think that our committee that we have, which is the campus dining board as of now, is going to go dorm storming and pass out flyers with this information on it. That way that people that have questions can come straight to us right when we present the information, because a flyer may not answer all the questions a student may have, and we really want to address those questions. We also want to conduct a marketing audit for future semesters and years. So if we learn something that could potentially go wrong or go better in the future, we also want to address that. We don't want to remain complacent. We want to make sure that we can do the best good that we can. And that's it. Thank you very much.